Hello, hello. In this video, we're talking about the most important step that so many wellness entrepreneurs skip, and that's why the marketing really cannot work. But what if the reason your retreat or wellness offer isn't selling, it's got nothing to do with your self worth, it's got nothing to do with you being stupid or not knowing how to do marketing, but it's all about this one simple step. So the problem isn't you, you're just trying to do things without a clear blueprint, so you feel cringe, you feel salesy. So you have the skills, you have a beautiful offer that can really change lives, right? You want to put it out there, but especially on platforms like Instagram, it might feel like you're just shouting to the void. You try to make a reel and just getting crickets from it, or you feel so salesy and cringe that you end up deleting it. Then you end up seeing all kinds of marketing advice like, hey, TikTok is the channel now, or you should start a podcast, or have you tried this and this new channel? So it all just creates more and more confusion, what you should focus on. And honestly, it just makes you exhausted. You feel like you just give up, lower your prices. What is it that you should actually be doing? Because you're bombarded with so much information and options. But what if you could finally switch this confusion into clarity, these crickets into actual clients? I mean, we are not here to gather some internet points like likes, comments, follows. As business owners, we want to serve our clients with the valuable wellness offers you have to offer to actually make a difference. And you need also money, right? We can't really eat some internet points. So I promise you there is a way to calmer marketing that feels clear and completely like you. This systematic method is the way that fills your retreats or your calendar without burning you out. It doesn't start with TikTok dance. It doesn't start with, hey guys, as so many of you have asked, this has nothing to do with Instagram. We'll need to start from the very beginning, from the foundation, with one simple soul aligned marketing plan. And don't get scared now, I'm not meaning some kind of 50-page corporate document. It's just a filter that will give you the confidence and clarity. It's basically a four-step method that afterwards you really know who you're talking to, who are your clients, and it's much easier to attract them to you. First part of successful marketing strategy is defining your why and to who. So you're getting crystal clear on your one ideal client, so you really define exactly who your offer is. And I don't mean here like 30-year-old stressed woman. I mean, what is the pain point they are looking for solution for that you could fix for them and solve for them? Or what is the desire they are deep down feeling? And once you know this ideal client, then we can go to what and how. So you find your one core message. What is the deep transformation you can offer? And step number three is where. This means choosing the marketing channels that works for you. You don't need to be everywhere. And once we know which channels we have chosen, we create a consistent rhythm. It can be tiny, it can start with once a month, once a week in a platform or platforms or medias we chose. So instead of some kind of corporate jargon document, this is just a clear system. This is your filter. It tells you clearly what is a no and what is yes. What is actually that you should be focusing on, working on, and what is not at all in your priority list at the moment. And trust me, I know how confusing it is. I started my journey as well as a yoga teacher. I I was passionate about many things. I was confused because, to be honest, I really didn't know my why. I didn't know my purpose, and that made all the business efforts like I'll try a little bit of this, little bit of that. Oh, I heard this idea. This is trending now. When you don't know why you are doing something, it feels confusing and messy. So I would say as a wellness entrepreneur, it's a little bit different than in all other businesses because, of course, you're doing business for money, but to be able to really serve your clients and feel like you're doing something meaningful because you started this wellness business because you want to find meaning from it, right? You want to help people and not just make money and scale fast. Of course, that's not a bad thing to say that you also need money. That's very natural, and that's literally what we are working on now. But once I got a clear path how to define my purpose, my why, which for me is helping wellness entrepreneurs finding this clarity, finding this path to the clients instead of just throwing all kinds of effort, trying all kinds of trends and seeing what sticks. You would know exactly what to post. For example, next Tuesday, you are launching your services without the last minute panic, wondering if anyone is interested. Your clients will actually say, like, oh, your offer feels like it was made exactly for me. And this is what happens when you start with a clear blueprint. I mean, this may all sound good and great, but where to actually start? Where to get the action in, get the steps figured? So that's why I made this very simple blueprint. It's a download, you can get it for free so that you can get started. We are not starting from a blank page, but this is the exact steps that you need. It focuses on 13 most essential points you need to define for your business. And for each section, I've added some helpful questions so it's easier for you to answer. And well, you have nothing to lose. This is a completely free download. You can get it from this URL, cinestudio.com/wellness marketing strategy. I'll link it below as well, so you can go directly to download it. And you can really stop the cycle of just hoping, panicking, exhaustion, jumping on a new trend, trying all kinds of efforts without any clarity and consistency. And unfortunately, that doesn't really work. Only by having a clear blueprint, you can have the people who really need your services. I'm sure you're offering something really healing, valuable. So we need to get these in front of the people who need them most. So let's stop that chaos and get back to clarity. So download your free template now, start filling it in. You can anytime comment below or send me an email if you get stuck to any of the questions so I can help you filling it in. You can finally stop joining all kinds of new trendy platforms, doing another TikTok dance when it has nothing to do with your service that you're offering and your ideal clients. So start with the template and hopefully it gets you back to the clarity. I'm sure it will help you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.